All right, and I ain't posted a video in a while, but this is what I've been working on. Got a 350 Pontiac 1970 rated 255 horse. Started tearing it down. Was noticing nothing major. Actually, the what I thought may have been major really wasn't at all. But actually, since I had it apart, I'm going to modify the cylinder heads, and I'll show you what I'm doing right here. Let's see, I got some light on the subject. Let's go here. You can see this return port. I know this yellow light, you can't really see real well. Clean the casting flashing out. Let's go back here. You see this one. These ones haven't been done yet. Or this one here hasn't been touched. There's a seam from the casting that restricts. You can see this one here. I've already modified it and polished it. And helps the oil return back to the oil pan, which is a problem with Pontiacs. Yeah, I'm trying to get this stuff done before I actually send it to a hot tank so I can wash off all the metal shavings and that, and then come back. It'll be a clean cylinder head and finish putting it back together. Let me go ahead and the only tools I'm using is I got the Milwaukee Dremel tool and the Milwaukee drill. Spin this around here. You can see I did some port matching on the cylinder heads. Just took a black magic marker, scribed it out, set the gasket on there. In fact, here's a gasket. If we just set this on top, let's see here. I did it the other way. We're looking really good, just a little bit. Hold on, let's line up the bolt holes correctly so it looks right. So you can see maybe just a little bit of modification, and like I said, I'm just holding the gasket by hand. Could fine tune it a little bit, and roll it over here. So far, I did some work on the intake ports, getting them a mild pocket porting, getting rid of the casting flashing out of there. I talked about doing a heat crossover fill, and this might be the prime candidate for the video for it. Once I get it back from hot tank, let me see if I can find a good one. Like in here, an exhaust port, you can see that lip right there. We can blend that out, make it a smooth transition, help increase exhaust flow. Like I said, nothing radical on the port configuration here as far as cleaning it out. Just like I said, some mild pocket porting, maybe come up on this edge a little bit higher, closer to the seat, but this is some carbon buildup. I think it'll go away with the hot tank. Also, flip this over again. You see I've been polishing. Spin this around here. Sorry about all the banging around, but polishing the return so it has a quicker transition. Of course, that's one that hasn't been done right there. That one also hasn't been done as well. Okay, here's a 350 Pontiac engine. You can look, it's let me see here, a YU code. It says 50 in the center there, designating a 350, and right there has a year of 1970 cast right in the block, which is nice about Pontiac. And there's also 350 on the side of the engine block. Several of the lifters were collapsed in the engine. One of the reasons why I tore it down, plus it just was dirty, wanted to clean it up, and oil pump wouldn't turn manually. Fortunately, I don't know if I could. I think I did a video on that real quick, but since I already got it going, what happened was it sat out in the back of my truck, and some moisture got in there from the rain. You can see here's the base plate, and it's dirty now, but there's no scoring from the gears in there. Basically, there's some minor surface rust in the gears that was causing it to not rotate. So that piqued my concern. So I was like, well, if we're going to go this far, we're going to tear it all the way down and look things over, make sure the cylinder bores are good. A little bit of a ridge here, not much on every cylinder. But like I said, I believe it's factory original stuff here. I'm going to get it fired up. We're going to fix it up to sell. So I thought, well, let's show some of the education and talent I have, and we'll get it freshened up and get it running. Gonna build an engine stand for it and show you what else has been working on. All right, haven't been, like I said, haven't been doing any work on the race car. Really trying to get other stuff done. But a real quick thing I'll show you here. Went to Summit and bought an Ada leaf. So I got that. You can see how much hot, I got a before and after picture, but you can definitely see the clearance in the tire to the fender well. You can see it's sitting up higher. Other thing is I needed a pitman arm. Of course, you're not going to really see that well. Did that Tuesday night and adjusted the steering gearbox and noticed that the hose clamp was loose on the power steering, leaking a little bit. Because I resealed the gearbox, trying to get rid of this thing. And once again, my philosophy is can't get it to the racetrack. Ain't no sense having a race car ready to roll. But I do need to get the truck ready so we can put it in the trailer. Gonna take it to a chassis shop and eventually, don't know when. Right now, I haven't worked since April 15th, just doing some side work out of the house. Figure to get this engine running to sell it, make some money, put it in my pocket. And just doing some extra, being rated 255 horse. We're going to try to get it almost 350. Love to get a horsepower per cubic inch out of it by doing some of that porting work. And I got picked up, let me go back here. Had to get a plug for the intake manifold. Picked me up a Torker intake. Flip it around here. Got that all cleaned up. It was like 3 different colors. It was black, orange, like Chevrolet orange, and some kind of blue. Oil pump sitting right there for it. We'll be getting that out and tack welding the pickup screen to it. But yeah, we're gonna put that on there. And I got the a Berry Grant 850 carburetor. Notice that the secondary float bowl threads were messed up for the fitting to go on the float bowl for the fuel line. So that part's been ordered, and like I said, little by little things are coming together. So I appreciate your guys' time to watch a video, like and subscribe. If you got any comments, I'd be glad to hear them. If there's anything you'd like to know, once again, not really no progress today as far as what to show, as far as work being done, and just kind of want to post an update video real quick. But it's a beautiful day here in Georgia. Waiting, I got some stuff for sale, waiting for a gentleman to come by and pick up a hood for a car. And I'll get back to work. Be able to show you some detailed on the cylinder heads as they progress. We'll talk to you soon. God bless y'all, and don't ever forget that if you're doing something you love, God has blessed you with the talents of your hands to do what you love. So have a blessed day, and we'll see you soon.